What's up, y'all? This is Alan Goldsher, and welcome to the new and improved Inside the Pocket. And I say new and improved because in the original iteration of Inside the Pocket, which I dropped before my albums The Pocket and The Other Pocket were released, I was just breaking down the music with 1 minute little itty bitty snippets. But now that the albums are out, now that they're available to stream on the Spotifys and buy on the iTunes of the world, I'm going to break down the whole song all at once, little 5-6 minute videos that I hope you enjoy. And we're going to go in order, start with song number 1, end with song number 29. A lot of music. And this first one is cut number 1 from The Pocket. It's called Z's Jam, dedicated to my 5-year-old daughter Zoe because she really liked it. Plus, the original title, Beat, was kind of I was shooting for like a Chemical Brothers kind of vibe on this one, and it all started with the bass line. As many of my tunes do, being a bass player, the bass line, as you'll hear, is a really simple one, but it just stuck in my head. I laid it down, and it went from there. So it starts out, we've got 25 separate tracks, which is actually not much for most of this album. Usually there's like 30 or 40 of them. In one memorable instance, 61. Yikes. So we start out with just a little vocal and a little scratching. So check it out. And then here comes the aforementioned bass line. Then some EDM whooshes leading into the drum beat. 4 separate drum tracks here. And then a fill coming up. The fill was 2 tracks. And here's the melody, which I also play on bass. EQ'd to sound like a guitar. Now a counter melody. Kind of builds up every 4, 8, 16 bars. I'll add a new element. And here's a third little bit of guitar noise. Really big. Trying for some Vernon Reid stuff. Now this tune has 2 distinct parts. You're going to hear part 2 momentarily. Drums drop out. Right now that's just me doing harmonics on the bass. Some more EDM whooshes momentarily. And, of course, some church bells, because why not? So for you non-string instrument players, a harmonic is when you, with your left hand, if you're playing a right-handed instrument, you just tap the top of the string, pluck it with your right hand, lift up the finger from the left hand, you get like a little ding. Brought in one of the other drum grooves, and here comes some more harmonics. So 3 separate lines of harmonics layered on top of each other. Now all 4 drum beats are back in. And here comes some more from the guitar. Just a little snippet from that riff I was doing earlier. Brought back the church bells. Love the church bells. Our bass line. And you can hear every 4 bars add on a little bit more of each riff. Then there's going to be a break coming up momentarily, leading back into the original melody. So the gentleman that runs my label, he wanted me to put this tune first. He felt it was like a really propulsive way to start the album off. Can't argue with that. It is a neck bobber. Coming up, we go back to the original jump, jump, jump from the beginning, and then there's a little tag at the end with the melody. There it is, Z's Jam. If you liked what you heard, go visit my Instagram or Twitter page, and at each you will find the link to the Spotify page that features the albums The Pocket and Inside the Pocket. And if you dig it, go ahead and share it. Spread the word. And I really hope you do dig it. These albums mean a lot to me, and I just want the world to hear them. That's my little plea. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back another day with some more Inside the Pocket.